Okay, let me continue. I'm recorded the videos, so I can't to show you how to open them. And then if you don't input your license, you will see this opening. This means you need to input your license, and then some notes you need to know. First, your device need to connect to the internet because he need to do some authenticate with the server. And then second, you can't install it in virtual machine, just like VMware, VirtualBox, and so on. And third, only one device can register it. Only one device. Okay. If your computer have some trouble, I will help you to remove your license and resend you a new license to you. You need to tell me. Okay. This is how to open the PDC files, and second, I will tell you how to install the EV player and how to play the EV4 files. Follow me. You need to download the EV players from the website. This is the website in our PPT. In here, you can choose your system, your open system. In here, just like Mac, Windows, or Android, iPhone, or iPad. Just like Windows, you can click it and download it. And then I download it in here, EV4. And then you need to install it. Yes. And the EV player now is is Chinese version. It don't have English version, so need to follow me. This is mean you press this and start to set up or start to install it. Press this, and then he will auto start to install, and then finish. You can start to play it. And then let me see. Okay, he will tell you how to can't run the virtual machine because my computer is MacBook Pro, so we are in virtual machine. We can't open it. So if your computer is a real machine, so you can open it. You can open it just like this. Okay, and in follow, you need to open the videos. When you open the videos, he will open the Windows, tell you how to need to input the video code that like this. This have 21 numbers. I will tell you and send to you in Skype, or you can ask me to get it. Okay, this is how to install the EV player and open the videos. This is very easy, yeah. And the third, we need to set up the IOU, web IOU. First, you need to install some virtual machine software, just like the VMware workstation, VMware players. This need a license. This is for free. Or your computer is Mac, you need to install like VMware functions and so on. All of them is okay. It's great. So you need to install them first, just like in my computer, and then you need unzip the IOU files. We will tell you how to download it, just like in here. This is the exe files. So if your computer is Mac OS, you need use Windows to unzip it, or you can ask me to give you not exe files. Okay. Now we need to open it or double click, and then find some folders to unzip it, just like in desktop, and the new folders just like IOU web. Press OK, and then unzip it. You need to wait it. After you unzip it, you can input the IOU into the WinRiver or other software. Let me wait. Okay, it will be completed. Okay, and then you can open them. You will find the OVF files. You can find this, and then you can double click it or open your WinRiver workstation and drag it to here. They are same. Okay, let me double click, and then you will choose WinRiver workstation or players to open it. Press OK. They are same, and then you need to find folders to input the IOU web, just like in D, and new folders just like SPOTO IOU, and then press OK, and then press the input to input the IOU to your computer, and run wait. Okay, let me wait it, and it will be soon. And then you will see the SPOTO IOU in your WinRiver workstation or other software, just here. And then you need to set up some computer and the memories. Just the CPU is not necessary, but the memory you need to set it. If your computer have 8 memory, you can set to 7 or 6. They are okay. If your computer have above 8 gigabit, so you can't set above 8. The max memory you need set 8 memories, just like me, set 8 and press OK. And then you need to set the network. I suggest you use host only mode, or if you have another network, you can use bridge or NAT, just like we use host only. Press OK, and then you can open the web IOU, just this. When we start, and then the IOU will start. You can see a IP address in the IOU, on the IOU here, just like here. Here. He will tell you how to open it. Use HTTP let me try it. I suggest you use Firefox to open it. And then you can open it. If you don't have the IP address, you need to set the network. You need to set a network. So first you need to check the network is connected. Set, and then you need to check here. Is connected, is correct. And then if you still don't have the IP address, so you need to reset the network. And then follow me. You can use root to log in the IOU. Press input the root and then enter. The password is Cisco CCIE. The root password is Cisco. And then first you can use ifconfig to check the network ETH0, just like this. If it don't have the IP address, you need to set it or up or down, just like if down ETH0 and then if up ETH0. If you still don't have IP address on here, you can ask me to help. Let me see the IP config ETH0. Yes, it still has the 130, and then you can open it in the website in here. Okay. And then we follow me. Power on and set up an IP address. This is not necessary. In next, we will upload a new iOS. Because our new config and the new troubleshooting need to use the new iOS. And then you can download the new iOS and use here manage iOS and press the file name and the alias and upload it. They will appear here, just like let me see. I will show you. Press this to choose the iOS, just like here. This iOS, and you need to input the iOS name, just like L3 and 50.4 and to test. And the file name, you need you can set like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are not necessary. But you can't set the other chat, just like break or this. They are not. You don't set them. Just input the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and press upload. And then you will see the iOS in here, and then you can set the iOS in our IOUs. Okay, this is how to upload the new iOS to Web IOU, and then I will show you how to use the Web IOU to practice your lab. The first, you need to input your lab, just like the GZ files. and in here I put in wait for a moment. Okay, I find it just like the H2 Plus config pre-config version 1.9.gz files. First, you need to create a new folders just like H2 Plus, and then press add in here. You can see it, and then you click the manage page, and then you press this input labs, and then find the press this button to find the gz files just in here, the gz files. You must be gz files just like the other files, just like let me see, just this the png or other format files, it will appear error, so must be gz files. And then press open it, they will appear here, and press the input. Okay, the lab will input in your WebIU, and then you need to settle this, and settle the path of the lab. Okay, set all of them the folders to H2 Plus just you create, and then press the input labs. Okay, done. You can see them in H2 Plus folders in here. This is how to input labs, and then I will tell you how to set the initial configurations, because we do some pre-configuration in here, so we will set it in your lab. You need edit, press this to edit this lab, and then in here you need to settle the right pre-config initial config in here, and then you need to check this here in here. They are not they are okay, so just like this, this is wrong. You need to settle the right config. Okay, and then you don't set the you don't need to set the RAM and the NVRAM. They are default, but just like R50s, it need run the BDP and NAT, so it must need 500 memories. Don't set others, and press save, and then you can open the labs. Press here. You can see all of the topologic, and you need to start all of the device or some device for you. This is how to set the initial config and the RAM. Set the RAM for special device, just like need run BDP and NAT in both of them. You need to set to 500, and then we will start. We need to start the device and console it. Follow me. You can press the devices page in here. You can start one of them or start all device. Let me test start R1. Router 1 has been started. You can see it is green. In topologic here, you can press router 1 in here. It will open the CRT or PuTTY. if you Windows if you computer cannot open the CRT just like PuTTY and so on, you can set your apologize in here set to ask always or other software, just like use other, and below find just like PuTTY, and so on. So my computer installs the secret CRT, but I suggested you to use PuTTY because you will use PuTTY in on the exam. The real exam use PuTTY, so you need use it in when you practice the lab. And then next, we need to save the configs, just like you do some config in router 1, just like here. Enable the password is Cisco, just like the IOU. The password is Cisco. If you open some device, the password enable password not Cisco, it means the device you can't open on the exam, so you don't need to open it. Just like for some questions, interface loopback 0, I config some disable in here, just like test config. Yes, and then you can save the config for the router 1. You can use write or copy running config to start config. One of them, both of them are okay, so you can set one to save them, and then you can stop the device or the in here. You can stop the router 1. Now you can shut down your web IOU in here. Shut down it. Okay, and then you can go to work or other things. And then if you want to continue the labs, you can only open the virtual machine IOUs, and then wait it boot up. Okay, the IP address is same, and then you can input the IP address in Firefox or other web browsers. You can we need a wait. Okay, I open it, and then you can open the H2 press config and start the router 1. We will to find the loopback link, the loopback 0. Running config interface loopback 0. Yes, our test in here, so you can save your config in our IOUs, and then I will tell you how to clear export the config and compare with our right configurations, the standard configurations. You need you need in this mode and press right config, and then close your PuTTY or CRT, all of the devices, and then you need log in your IOUs in here, and see here you will see a lab ID in here, just like here is 1. This is necessary. And in here I just input the root 1, so I can use this command in WebIOU. Username, root, password, Cisco, and in here we can press get and press break and set the lab ID in here, just 1, and set you want get the configures numbers, just R1, and this is the start number, and you need to set the end number, just like you need to get the root switch 11. So just here I only want to get the R1, so I can press here. Start number is 1, the end number is 1. Get it? Some error. Yes. I don't clear. Let me try again for test. Close it, and in here we can press get 1 1 1. Okay, let me try again. Get 1 1 1, and our IOU will auto console in router 1 and get the right config, and then you can press this button to open the output config, and then here is the router 1 config in here, just like in here, and you can use other software to compare the config you config and the configuration the configuration you config, and between our give you the right config. Yes, and then we go to next. Export the config, finished, and we need reset the labs. Reset the name. How to reset them? You can stop all of the device in here. If you can't stop them, you can shut down the IOU. And then press this button. It will wipe all configs set to initial config. Okay, it's company, and then we start the router 1 to test in here. Cisco and the show running config interface reflects 0. You can see the our test config is missed. Yes, it's set to the initial config. Okay, this is how to use our SPOTO IOUs, and the last I will tell you how to start our practice. In now we have some config and troubleshooting in here. How config, have two config in here, and just like H1 config and H2 config, but the H1 has another version, just like H1 plus version, and same as H2. H2 has H2 plus version. Yes, just mean you need practice 4 config labs in here. Every config version you need press 3 hours a day. So the standard is you can configure it in 5 hours completely. 5 hours you can compute completed in 5 hours. So you can follow our solutions and record videos in here and practice. And then you need to practice H1 config, H1 press config. First is H1 config. The second is H1 press config. And then you will finish the H1 and H1 press config. Just like about 3 weeks. Just use 3 weeks in here. And then you need to practice troubleshooting 1. We have 8 sets. Just the one test troubleshooting 1. This is a normal version, and we have 5 sets. It's very difficult version for practice. If you can finish it, you will feel simple. You will feel very easy on the exam. Just like BT1 to BT5. And then we also have 2 test versions, test 1 and test 2. All of them has 8 sets for the test 1, and you need to finish it. Just code you about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Every day costs 3 hours, and then you will practice H2 and H2 press config, just like H1 and H1 press config. Same of them. You need 3 hours a day and need 3 weeks. Yes, and the same standards. You need config. You need to finish them in 5 hours. One set. One set need 5 hours, and then you need to practice troubleshooting 2. Only in here we only set the 2 sets, because the 2 sets is same as you meet in the real exam, so you can remember it. And in last, you need to remember the diags. The diag is very simple, so I suggest you can practice it before you will go to exam about 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks before. And then you can review all of them. Just need 2 weeks. All of the test 2 and the diag you maybe will code 1 week. 1 week. And review for 2 weeks. Okay, let me see. 3 weeks and 2 weeks and 3 weeks It's 8 weeks and 3 weeks. It means you need to use 11 weeks. 11 weeks. In this practice, you can get your CCIE number because we use these materials and practice hundreds of people to get their numbers in these years. Just like everyone will be passed. So today we will finish. If you have any questions, you can ask me in Skype. My Skype ID is in here. You can find me. My name is Lambert. Okay. See you again.